After days of discussion, the UN Security Council's agreed to have a meeting on current developments in Syria, but there's very little chance of agreement on anything other than expressions of general concern.
What do you hope to achieve with this meeting?
Well, discussions and perhaps a convergence that we should give peace and stability a chance to resolve all the issues in Syria.
It's the European members of the Council that have been pushing for a meeting. Some of them have strongly condemned Turkey. But the UN Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, issued a statement that stops well short of that.
Civilians and civilian infrastructure should be protected in accordance with international law. The Secretary-General believes that there's no military solution to the Syrian conflict.
The same language the UN has been using throughout Syria's bloody 8.5-year-long war.
There is no military solution.
Because there is no military solution.
As I have said repeatedly, there is no military solution to the Syrian crisis.
So how does that apply to Turkey's current operation?
If there is no military solution, and that's the firm view of the Secretary-General, is the clear inference to that he's not in favour of a new military operation?
We've been proven correct on this time and again. People have believed that particular offensives could win the conflict from one side or another. None of that has happened, and it will not be able to happen. The parties need to come together. They need to resolve their differences diplomatically.
Many have been questioning whether President Trump effectively gave a green light to Turkey ahead of its military operation. But there's also attention too on Russia after recent comments by its Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov that the Syrian Kurds should start negotiations with the Assad government. Russia, like everyone else, knew exactly what Turkey was planning. President Erdogan made it quite clear in front of other world leaders, even showing them a map last month at the UN General Assembly. Perhaps Russia is prepared to tolerate Turkey taking a corridor of land along Syria's northeast border while it and the Assad forces continue the bombardment of Idlib in the northwest, with the hope it will eventually lead to the Kurds coming under the control of the Syrian government.